ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to Los Cabos International Airport. We're here at Terminal 2, right behind me. Got my passport. We are trying out the Spirit Airlines review, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just now starting it, doing a vlog at the same time. So it's gonna be a little crossover here, bear with me, but it's gonna suck to leave this, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna suck to leave this, but we gotta go back home. We got plenty of wood to chop. Don't worry, it's just the beginning of very, very strong travels here. Let's do it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, Terminal 2. All right, folks, we're just gonna go in the line here. There is not a gate number on the app at all. So we're gonna stand in the notorious line and figure this out. See if they can give us the gate number, which is great. Let's check customer service, folks. There's a little bit of a line here. Got a few folks in front of me. We've already checked in online, so that's very nice. A lot of Spirit Airlines folks aren't able to check in online. I was able to check in on the app, get my boarding pass and everything. The gates have not updated yet, folks. So we're going to try out customer service and let's see what happens. Okay, cool. All right. How are you? Okay. How are you? So already checked in online and everything on the app, but it didn't have a gate number, and so I just figured I'd stop by to see if there is possibly. I'm going to Houston. Yeah.
We don't have a gate now. We need to check the screens out.
Just check the screens. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You would
check the screens upstairs.
Check the screens, okay. So just head up to security and do the, okay. Alrighty. Sweet, thanks so much. Okay. All right. All right, folks. So we're gonna, they said there's not a gate yet, so we'll head up to security, do the whole shebang, see what happens. All right, folks, they just shuffled us this way. So let's get through security, see how this goes. Make sure I don't get flagged for anything. Let's do it. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, folks, we have made it to security here. Line was a little long, but nothing too crazy. But I mean, it is a Sunday, so it's to be expected. And a bunch of folks are depressed because they have to leave Mexico to go back home. So I totally understand. I get it. Anyway, unfortunately, there is not a gate number still for my flight back to Houston, Texas. So we will figure that out and talk about that here in a minute. But in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, give this channel a subscribe, give this video a like, and comment down below what you think so far. And if you haven't followed the Instagram, rosstravelsofficial. All travel updates. You don't want to miss it. Let's get back to current Ross.
All right, folks, we're back. All right, folks, so a quick little update for you. I went through security. I forgot that I had a bottle of water on there. Of course, that's not going to fly. I had to take my watch off and my hat. Forgot I'm not in America. We don't have TSA pre-check out here, so forgot about that. My sunglasses in my pocket got flagged, and there is no gates right now. So I will update y'all in a minute because it is pure chaos in here right now. So let me just get out of the way for a minute. Might be a minute, folks. All right, folks, we found a board here. 9:35 to Houston. That's my flight here. I don't have a gate yet. It is 10:30 right now, so we're just gonna hang out. Boarding starts at 12:15. I wasn't expecting to get through security that fast, folks. So we'll just hang out, and we'll see if we can get a gate number here in the next hour or so. Good old Spirit Airlines, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right, folks. It is pure chaos in here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming downstairs, down to gates 6 through 10, 1 through 5. It is a hell of a lot quieter down here, I must say. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we found ourselves a spot, which is phenomenal. So let's just pack it in for a quick moment, and let's really talk about what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Moses. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we just made it to the gate here. Trying to fill you in on what the heck is going on, because the last couple of cups have been absolute mayhem. Try to get some recordings and whatnot of I came downstairs over by the floor gates here, where you load up on the tarmac. It'd be kind of cool if we left from this gate, because loading onto the tarmac is something cool. But anyway, security was crazy. It was getting a little backed up there. Like, I mean, I got straight through, like it was fine, but it was absolute mayhem. You know, I keep forgetting I'm not in the U.S., so I don't have TSA pre-check, and so, or I do have it, but it doesn't work, and so I forgot to take off my hat and glasses because I'm not used to that, you know. And even my sunglasses, when I walked through the metal detector, even my sunglasses got flagged because I had them just like, you know, like parked on my pocket here. But so my flight leaves at 1 o'clock. By the way, check-in was pretty swift. I didn't need to go to the counter, but for the sake of the video and also just for the sake of information, I did go up to the counter because there wasn't a gate, and so I went up to the counter to see, hey, like, is there like a gate? Is there any information that I don't know about, or maybe hasn't been updated? So turns out there wasn't. They just said watch the boards, and so I was going to keep watching the boards. I mean, thankfully I have 2 hours until, well, yeah, 2 hours until we depart here, until we board. So got plenty of time here, folks, but went to the check-in desk just to kind of see if they have any information. The lady was really, really nice. So good job, Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, speaking of baggage, so with Spirit Airlines, obviously you guys know, they charge you for everything just because it's bare bones airline, you know what I mean? So they give you a personal item, they technically say, but, you know, if it's, you know, as small as a sunglasses case, you know, it's got to be that small to fit under the seat. But I just have my backpack here. It is kind of stuffed, just with like dirty clothes and whatnot, so it looks a little more beefy than when I got here when everything's all nice and folded. Went up to the counter and they didn't say anything. So that is phenomenal. We got through baggage free, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I shouldn't jinx it right now because I could get to the gate and they could be like, your bag is too big. Again, it is just a backpack. It does fit under the seat, but it's Spirit Airlines, you know, so which is crazy because if you want to bring a checked luggage, I believe that the checked bag is cheaper than the carry-on. I don't know why. I don't know why Spirit does that. The checked bag is cheaper than the carry-on. I guess that kind of influences people to check their bags so that there's more overhead bin space. Again, this is my first time on Spirit Airlines, so I'm not exactly sure what the bin space is like, but we're about to find out. That's why we're doing this review, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that's all I got. Hopefully our flight is still on time right now. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed because I don't have time for that. I got to go to work tomorrow. So hopefully it does not get delayed. I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I got an update for you. So just checked my Spirit Airlines app here, and lo and behold, we're delayed. Now, not a long delay. We're supposed to take off at 1:02. Got pushed back to 1:19, so not a huge delay, just 15 minutes, give or take. But I mean, are you flying on Spirit without a delay? I mean, really? Like, you know, so I mean, hey, listen. If I get delayed another day in freaking Mexico, I'm not mad about it. That's the update right now. Hopefully we're no longer delayed. Hopefully it's just a 15-minute delay and we can get back on to the States.
Yeah, just had a quick question. Is this Terminal 2 or am I in Terminal 1?
2.
This is Terminal 2? Okay, cool. Is the Spirit Airlines flight leaving from here going to Houston, or is it like a gate change?
Okay. The thing is that we don't have a specific area in any airline, so
Oh, okay.
just make sure what is your boarding time. And 20 minutes before that hour, you can check the monitor, so look at the board.
Okay.
And you can see which one is again. Just the thing is that we have 2 floors.
Okay.
1 to 10, first one.
Yeah.
11 to 16 is second one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just gotta.
Just to have an idea, approximately which one is or where.
Yeah, okay. I just got an update on my phone. It said it was gate number 11. It said that they board at 12:30, so it's still a half an hour or so. But yeah, I just wanted to be sure because I know it was.
This is half an hour.
Yeah.
It's too early because
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there's some changes.
Okay.
So to make sure 10 minutes before the boarding time.
10 minutes
you
before.
You have the time.
Okay.
To do it again.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
All right.
Look at that, folks. Unfortunately, we will not be getting on from the tarmac, but that's all right. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Wow, that is massive. All right, folks, we started boarding. There's our sweet yellow ride out there. Here we go, that's probably better. There we go, Airbus A321 on to Houston. Finally started boarding. Thankfully, no more delays. Just one little 15-minute delay, nothing crazy. You love to keep it that way with Spirit Airlines, so time to board and see what the hullabaloo is about Spirit Airlines. Here we go, folks, let's go. All right, folks, here we go. Seat 34A. Sorry, 34F. Go. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. First time on Spirit.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. All right. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Doing pretty good? Yeah. All right. Very lovely staff so far.
Did that charge your phone pretty fast? Oh, they just...
All right, folks, here we are. Airlines, a little bit of leg room there. Very, very sad tray table. That's what you want to call it. And the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Good dress. All right, folks, I'd like to welcome you on to Spirit Airlines. Got an Airbus A321 here off to Houston, Texas. First time on Spirit, ladies and gentlemen. So far, pretty good. Staff is pretty wonderful, actually. Quite nice. Quick little fact for you here. I'm looking around the aircraft. For example, like the stuff up here looks quite new. It's an Airbus A321, folks. This plane's only 5 years old. So, again, like Spirit Airlines, budget airline, that whole thing, for it to go through what it goes through, and even though it's only been 5 years, budget airline, everyone flies them, got to save that money. For it to still look quite nice in here after 5 years, it's pretty good. So, give credit to Spirit Airlines. You know, legroom is what it is on a budget airline. I'm 6 foot, so it's just a short 2.5 hour flight. That's nothing. Yeah, we will update you once we are taking off and in the air, but so far, pretty good.
Welcome aboard, and let's go.
Let's go indeed. wobbling around a little bit on the runway, nothing too crazy, but a couple movements. It happens, and that can happen to any airline, but this is a review. I got to put it in the review, ladies and gentlemen. So we're in the air. We're going to try our best to get a laboratory review. I forgot
to do that on the United Airlines flight because I never used the lavatory. But again, that was our first airline review, so mistake number one out of the way. I do not think there are snacks and drinks on this flight. Obviously, bare bones flight. But yeah, other than a kind of shaky takeoff, pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're here. It's about mid-flight here. Mid-flight. I think we're almost to Texas here. I've been working on some other videos here and whatnot. The guy in front of me is he's knocked out, and I don't think he realized, but his dreads are all over the seat, but not really in the way. I really don't care. But one thing I was going to try, ladies and gentlemen, with this review is that I wanted to try and push the flight attendant button, like the little, that one right there, the little flight attendant buttons to see the response time. I didn't have to do it. Someone else, like maybe 4 or 5 rows ahead of me, just did it as I started recording, and the response time was really quick. Like as soon as they hit the button, they were on it in maybe 10 seconds, maybe. So I think they asked for like a bottle of water or something like that. So it was about $4. I was like, ooh, for a bottle of water? Boy, those are the things that happen when you fly on super low budget airlines, folks. They get you any other kind of way. So, but mid-flight, I've kind of maneuvered around in my seat a little bit because, of course, Spirit Airlines seats are pretty much like metal. Like you sit and you're comfortable for maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then you're kind of moving around unless you fall asleep. But that's where we're at, folks. So the captain just came on. We started our initial descent back down into Houston, Texas. Pretty solid flight. Pretty quick, which is very, very nice. And yeah, so I'll see you guys down on the ground back home in the United States. Here in Houston, Texas. We're at IAH Airport back here on American soil. Feels good to be home, I'll tell you. Feels good to be home. You don't realize it until you leave, folks. So I have to say, pretty solid landing there, pretty soft. I know there's a lot of jokes and stuff that goes around about Spirit Airlines landings, but this flight today, pretty good. So we'll give them credit where credit is due, folks. We are just taxiing on to the gate right now, and lots of United flights going out. Of course, this is a United hub. Hey, look at that! You got an Aeromexico plane. You got Qantas, Air New Zealand, Emirates right next door. Look at this! Wow. Nice big Dreamliner right there, folks. Holy moly, we'll be on that in a couple of months, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. But look at this plane right here, folks. Emirates Dreamliner, ladies and gentlemen. Got the 4 turbines, 2 on the side. That plane is absolutely huge. We will be on one of those planes here in a few months' time, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for that adventure. But for now, we're still here in the States, taking care of business.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Look at this, folks. Emirates Airlines Dreamliner right there. Look at that. Couple more months till we get on one, man. Couple more months. We just gotta wait. We gotta wait. We're almost there, but gotta witness this. We get to cheat a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Airbus A380 800 Dreamliner. A couple more months and we get to witness one ourselves, folks. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you realize how big this is, folks. It's got 2 turbines on the side, 4 in total, and I think 1 possibly on the back. This is the better view right here, folks. Classic A380 Dreamliner. A couple more months and we'll be on one, folks. All right, folks, we are off the plane, head on to customs. First Spirit Airlines flight complete. Actually pretty solid. About a 2.5 hour flight, so not bad at all. It's a little quickie. Gotta say the landing was pretty solid as well. So gotta give credit where credit is due, folks, but we are here. Gonna be coming up to customs here soon, so we might have to turn the camera off. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to U.S. soil, folks. Welcome back to U.S. soil. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say, God bless mobile passport. Don't forget to get mobile passport. Saves you a lot of time if you don't have global entry. Folks, back here at Houston IAH International. Very, very nice, folks. We're coming up on customs, so camera's going off. All right, folks, I'd like to welcome you back here to Texas, ladies and gentlemen. We finally made it back. Just got dropped off here at our parking spot. We're about an hour over, so we're gonna have to pay for that, unfortunately. But I mean, it is what it is. Had a couple delays. Got to go through passport control, the whole thing. I should have just prepaid for an hour. I should have just did it. You know, I mean, it is what it is. It would have been just like an extra couple of bucks, but that's just a note for next time. But this will be the end of the Spirit Airlines review. I might do like a little voiceover or something, just kind of reviewing the different areas and whatnot. But overall, now that I'm out of the chaos of the airport and passport control and customs and everyone's coming in from every which way, and especially on the international side, I mean, I have planes coming from an Emirates plane, A380, a Dreamliner come in. There was one Air New Zealand, Aero Mexico. So it's just pure chaos, ladies and gentlemen. So, but anyway, speaking of, but yeah, so overall review, Spirit Airlines, pretty good bang for your buck. If you're traveling with just a personal item, you will be fine. That is the perfect airline. And I just had a backpack, and my backpack was a little beefy looking, so it was pretty good. They let it slide, which is great. So, you know, it just really just depends. I don't know if it was coming from Mexico. That was why. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Spirit Airlines gets a pretty good thumbs up from me. Really good airline for budget travel, just to get you there. And if you have this, you know, a little bag, you call it good. So overall, pretty good. Staff was really nice. Flight was pretty good. Pretty nice and quick. It went by pretty quickly. You know, seats can be a little bit better, but again, it's, you know, just bare bones, you know, so, I mean, you get what you pay for, but overall pretty good. So, thanks for tagging along with the second airline review, probably a little bit more in depth than the first one, over, with United. But again, we'll do a little bit better next time. But again, first couple airline reviews, got them out of the way, so this will be pretty fun, and we're starting to really ramp this up, folks. So yeah, so thanks again. Like and subscribe, share this with the folks you know, share this with the folks you don't know. I still got to finish the vlog, so let's do it.